Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. I saw on the social media news feeds, I didn't see it on our TV news yet, Max von Sydow died. Oh, he outlived the co-star of one of my all-time favorite movies. Yeah, that's what I want to say here, say a few words. Sun, it's like shadowy over here, and then But anyway, yeah, Max von Sydow. I remember them. They were talking about Flash Gordon and some of these other movies, right? And they skipped out The Ultimate Warrior. I know Max von Sydow from the very first post-apocalyptic movie when I was a small kid, barely in first grade. But I was born in '72, but I think the movie came out in, like, what, '74? I gotta check it again. I should be ashamed of myself actually not remembering the exact dates, but pretty sure it came 2 years after I was born or around that time. But yeah, I saw this movie when I was this is one of the movies that Max von Sydow played in, along with late Yul Brynner. He sure as hell outlived Yul Brynner. Smoking did him in, but anyway, the very first apocalyptic movie. Kind of ironic we're talking about it now. He dies and we're talking about it now, that the threat of the coronavirus, you know. Hopefully that'll just be we'll be all laughing about it. We'll be laughing about how people are panicking. But anyway, the movie takes place at a fictitious time where disease decimated damn near all the population, and the only survivors are the one group. Max von Sydow played the Baron. He was the leader of this group. They have everything all barricaded off with junk, and they got a wall and a watchman over there and everything else. And Yul Brynner was being recruited to be a soldier, a fighter, a security for their group. Then the bad guys had a compound not too far away, which the leader was played by William Smith, which he played in quite a few movies if you look him up too. He was in the sequel with Clint Eastwood, Every Which Way But Loose. But the sequel, Every Which Way You Can, Clint Eastwood and him were scheduled to fight, you know, like a Fight Club thing, you know. Yeah, look up that movie if you have a chance. But William Smith played a bad guy. Yul Brynner played be on the side of the good guys with Max von Sydow. He's managing it, the leader of a whole surviving group, trying to keep the bad guys from coming in and stealing their water and their vegetables they're growing and wanting to take over. Yeah, that was a pretty damn good movie back when I was a kid. Oh, back when I was a kid too, it was this was one of the late movies. Some of you people younger don't remember this or lived around this time, but we didn't have all this cable that we have today, all the satellite TV. Yeah, we didn't have direct TV. It was a big deal when you had HBO, you know, but CNN was just getting started. But okay, this movie, The Ultimate Warrior, was one of the movies that when I was a kid in first grade, made me thinking about the end of the world and wonder about the end of the world at a very young age. And yeah, a lot of us were schooled in the Bible. We had dysfunctional parents that read the Bible but screamed, swore, and chain smoked, and things like that. I grew up, but that was one of the classics movies. And yeah, you didn't have that direct TV. You didn't have all that other shit. We didn't have video games like we do now in the Let's Plays. I mean, it was a big deal that when Atari 2600 was just coming into existence, you know, and then later on. But yeah, enough about that. But yeah, the television at 3 in the morning, you'd have a late movie. After 8 o'clock, television is over, and it's the weekend. You're allowed to stay up later, and some of us were allowed to stay up as long as we want on Friday night because, you know, Saturday and Sunday, you know. But yeah, you'd have the late movie after 8 o'clock television. Then at 3 in the morning, the TV used to play the national anthem and it would sign off. So then Friday night, then like Saturday, if you somehow would manage to be up to watch Saturday morning cartoons, but or yeah, like some of us kids, like we didn't even hardly go to bed at all, and then like, but yeah, that was one of the early movies that before we ever heard of these other apocalyptic movies, which later we'd be watching in the later years, like. Well, you could list a couple. We had the Book of Eli, you had the Resident Evil movies, you had Van Damme, Cyborg, and all kind of stuff like that. But yeah, I try to tell these young kids, yeah, we used to have records, the vinyl records that were coming back, you know. There were some people that still had some 8-track players laying around that they were actually playing, you know what I mean? Cassette tapes started getting to a big deal. You know, we didn't have CDs or DVDs yet, but television used to sign off at 3 in the morning, play the national anthem. That would be it. And there would be a late movie. So that was my very first experience with apocalyptic movies, to think about or wonder about the end of the world at a young age. But yeah, Max von Sydow died 90 years old. He played in that movie with the late Yul Brynner. He outlived Yul Brynner by a lot of years, that's for sure. But